Welcome back. My name is Annika, and this is going to be your mix of a little bit of an astrology lowdown for the week, and I'll also pull a couple cards. It's going to be short and sweet, but this is a PSA. Venus is going into Leo in tropical astrology Monday, August 25th. So the day I'm posting this, there is going to be a revival of courage, passion, fun, like liveliness around love. I believe Venus has been in Virgo or has it been in Cancer? It's been in Cancer. So it's been more of like a nesting energy, an energy around like nostalgia and like healing and comfort and creativity and connecting to the Divine Mother, and a lot of opportunities for like the healing waters, that kind of energy. And so that can be very internal and very beautiful. And as I'm speaking it, I'm realizing that's definitely what I've been experiencing. And that kind of energy prepares you for what is coming next, which is Venus and Leo, baby. Time to shine in love, time to express what you may have been previously holding back so you could get clear on it. And this is like an energy where the opportunity is available to open the heart space. And the heart is so powerful. In the yogic scriptures, they talk about how the heart is as powerful magnetically, electromagnetically, as 108 suns. So your heart has the power to manifest magic for you, to magnetize what you want to you, and to literally change the frequency of the planet. Like if you're vibrating at a higher heart frequency, you are alchemizing without doing anything. You are uplifting the frequency of all simply through your coherent beam of your own heart space. And so the name of the game is really to clear and cleanse the heartbreak. Why did I say that? Maybe for a reason, but all the things that we can feel built up in our heart that sometimes keep us from wanting to open it, these are all energies that, like, when you're ready to process them and move them, and you have a clearing, you only open up to more ecstasy, more beauty, more divinity. Like, the more that your heart space is cleared out, the more you see through the eyes of the divine and like see everything as beautiful. And when somebody's heart space is like totally clear and activated, you would like feel love for a stranger. You just like start to see through the eyes of God, who loves all creations and also doesn't label things as good or bad. The heart space is the neutral space. Truly being in the heart space, it's like seeing beyond good or bad. It's also the bridge between heaven and earth. So it helps us to bridge the heavenly energies into the earth space to where we can start to experience our own heaven on earth. So anyway, Leo is a very powerful energy. It is the solar force. And so first of all, that being able to project through our heart space really provides the opportunity to like clear, cleanse, and heal and like radiate power from our heart. And it brings us the courage to speak our truth, to be seen for the beauty of who we really are, to see ourselves for the beauty of who we really are. To Leo, also inner child, to love our inner child and let our inner child take the reins and express. And there's nothing more healing than that. Like the inner child is, to me, it's, if that language doesn't resonate with you, it is like your pure infinite soul who is not distracted by any beliefs or ideas or limitations that have been picked up over human life. It simply knows what it wants, it knows what to do, it knows how to make it happen, and it will bring you everywhere you need to go in life and more, and it will generate mass abundance for you. I mean, the energy of that like untouched child is so abundant, and that's why they often say like a child will often bring in abundance for a family when they come in. Like, you know, sometimes you don't know how you're going to provide for a kid, but then they end up bringing in a windfall of abundance. Not to say that that always happens, but it can happen. And as I'm doing that, a chart with the child comes in, open-minded, the child is open-minded. It's here to like learn and discover, and it's not operating from a calcified mind that can only see certain things because it's decided that there are ways of the world that are just like the way. It has certain beliefs about, a calcified mind has certain beliefs about itself, others, and the world. And then you'll always get that affirmed back to you because this life is just here to confirm what we believe. Love. Open your mind and your heart to the innocence of the purity of who you really are. And that is love itself. And you will experience love reflected back to you. And that's why it always comes back to us anyway, because like you could be in a relationship and not be in that energy, and like you're not really experiencing love, you're experiencing comfort. But if you really want to experience love, it starts in your heart. It starts with honoring your infinite essence within and giving yourself and your inner child what you need to feel like you can, like you're safe, like you are protected, like you are also given permission to be and do what you want, like to live a fun life. Leo's a very fun energy. It's like, what do you think about doing sometimes that you're like, oh, I can only do that in this kind of circumstance, or like if somebody else wants to go with me or this or that. Like just do the things. Go out, have fun, have an adventure. Love keeps coming out, you guys. I swear. Venus and Leo, like I think this is my prediction. Tell me what's been going on for you. And you know, we're all in different situations. Some of you might be single, some of you might be in relationships, but like there was a heavy love energy prior to Venus going into Cancer. So what would Venus be in? Gemini. Like maybe if you're single, maybe you started talking to someone around when Venus was in Gemini. I think maybe in July, sometime in July. And things were going well. They were fun. They were flirty. They seemed like they were going somewhere. Venus goes into Cancer. Boom. What happens? We all return into our little healing shells. And like maybe you wanted to be in that cozy space with this person, but for some reason it just like was not happening. And why? Sometimes it's so important to like not, there's so many, first of all, take this with a grain of salt because I'm single, but there's so many things going on, like with all of us who are on the journey of evolution and growth, with the unveiling of the new earth and new templates for how we do everything. Things are not how they used to be. Things are going to be new, and you're a part of that if you're here. You are a part of creating and grounding new templates and new blueprints for everything, including love. And so with all of that going on, and then on top of that, there are astrological transits that personally and collectively dictate like the evolutionary process that we're going through. And so it's okay to be like patient and surrendered to the energies of the moment as things are growing and things are going in flux. Obviously, there's a certain point of like, I don't know, committing, making agreements where you're, you know, doing your best to show up in things no matter what. But like, things don't have to look a certain way, especially at the beginning. And like I said, maybe you were talking, there was movement, etc. And then like, it goes quiet. It's Cancer season. At first, you might be like, oh my God, what's happening? But then also if you're really resonant and sensitive to the energy, you're like, no, actually, honestly, I feel like going within and doing something too. I don't have to make it mean something it doesn't. And now that Venus is in Leo, your love life is about to be spiced back up. It's about to be spiced back up. So there is an invitation to surrender to the innocence of your own soul. Keep an open mind in your love life and in your relationships. And by open mind, I mean like be deeply present and accepting of like, or like be a channel. I felt like that was a potent card, but it's way down here. Be a channel for what is true. This is another child, but the child's like a seeker. Be a channel for what's true without fear, because sometimes we are fear, and only if it feels true, because there might be like something you feel but it doesn't feel true to speak it in the moment. But there might be something that you feel and it does feel true to speak it in the moment. The energy of this Venus and Leo is don't hold back, because that is like life. That is the Tao. That is the cosmic flow trying to move through you to make things continue on in the way that they're supposed to. So the result doesn't matter. It's you following that cosmic impulse so that you can be in alignment with the cosmic flow, and that is going to take you to where you need to go. And when you fight it, you're just delaying your destiny. Okay. Seek out study or hobbies that captivate you. When you actively seek new information, you develop your memory, self-confidence, Leo, creativity, Leo, improve your resourcefulness and motivation and feel more positive, Leo, sun energy. Fresh experience, know-how, and learning add value to your life, both as an individual and as a partner, genuinely. And also, you have many things to pour your love into. It can't just be one person. I know, who am I preaching to? You guys already know this. Duh, 101. Okay, learning something new can boost your enthusiasm and positive energy. Yeah, it makes you more magnetic. There are many ways to learn. Self-teaching is becoming ever more possible. You're here on YouTube. YouTube University, baby. The best place to learn. The best place to learn. If you want to learn something new, and it's something that like is in this vibe of like mystical-ish, comment below, tell me what it is. I can tell you my favorite person for it. Also, if you teach something, comment below, let us know. People can learn from you. Eliminate habits that are time wasters or allow you to disengage during the day. These might include watching endless amounts of television, playing video games, pursuing social media. Be positive and passionate as you seek your next area of learning. Yeah, especially in this day and age when we're so used to instant gratification, we kind of are missing, you start to miss the like more extended deep dive into something, like, which brings so much long-term fulfillment. I was looking for this book that I just started reading, which, you know, sometimes it just takes finding the right book, but it's the Arcturian Anthology, and it's very fascinating. I'm like a huge fan of learning about the galactic histories and how they relate to our spiritual evolution and ascension, etc. But like, what is that topic that really lights you up? Or like tarot or something, you know, I don't have to force myself to like read a book about occult, mystical subjects. What is that thing for you? Dive into it. It's going to make you a more magnetic, radiant, interesting person, and it's going to help you to have healthier relationships, whether you're single or whether you're already in one, because you are just bringing more to the table. It's so nice when somebody's like enthusiastic about something, you know? You're lit up. It's life force. You're allowing the life force to move through you. You're growing. You're growing. That's more important. Okay, so a cloaked individual with an owl perched on their shoulder holds a lantern and seeks for something in the dark. They travel under the light of a full moon. This cloak may represent something that is not seen yet. The owl can see through murky or dark conditions and pinpoint what is being sought. The lantern supports the act of seeking and reminds you to be vigilant in this endeavor. Regardless of what you choose to do, finding information that supports your heart's desire is a solid first step. The affirmation is, I'm grateful for my ability to seek out new information. I love this. So for some reason, you are being encouraged to expand your mind and dive into a realm of wisdom or knowledge that interests you. And perhaps it's like something a little bit more like secretive and cloaked, occult wisdom, occult knowledge, or it just might be something so new to you that it feels like you're in the dark about it. But this is going to benefit you, and it's going to also assist you in your confidence, which Venus and Leo, it's very much like Leo is the energy of confidence, of valuing yourself, of like knowing your worth. And we're also we're in Virgo season now, and this is the time when like you actually feel like I can slow down and read a freaking book, you know what I mean? Because prior to that, you're like, I need to be in the sun, I need to be shining, I need to be hanging out with people, I need to be, I don't know, whatever, the summer things, you know, maybe you're a loner, but you're like, I need to adventure to the beach. Not me exposing myself as a loner and using personal examples. Okay. Many possibilities are on their way to you. And also, this seeking of new information is going to open up new possibilities for you. And perhaps you might even meet someone, people, friends, or lovers as you seek out this information, because you will come across like-minded individuals. And the other thing is, Leo is creativity and Venus is art. It's what we value. It is friends and lovers. It's just like people that bring more beauty and love into your life. So this could be on the friendship level as well, that like you embracing the seeker in you opens up possibilities for both blessings to come into your life, new experiences. It's like the second that we actually just open ourselves up to something that is out of our regular routine, our regular norm, you're stepping onto a timeline where more possibilities exist because you're no longer running the same loop. So I just can't stop looking at this card. I just like love that that came out because it's not even a love deck. And then at the bottom of the animal spirit deck, which I've pulled out, is the lion. Let's just, because it's Venus and Leo, let's just hear what our wonderful guide, Kim Kranz, has to say about the lion energy. And then I'll leave you. Yeah. I'm tempted to look at the owl too because of that owl in that other card. What do you guys think? I think that was a resounding yes. Twist my arm. Okay. Lion, patient, regal, a complete master. Oh my God, I forgot how much I love this card. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dictates their life to a personal and spiritual growth. They live for it. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Major slay. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. We were literally just talking about not wasting your mental capacity and time and resources on stuff that like is not actually going to add value to you in your life, but instead channeling it towards seeking, learning, and growing in areas that your soul has been calling you to do so. Uranus is also Gemini. We're in the era, it's like for like 4 years, where the field is wide open for like mass change and innovation in the realm of learning and teaching and just sharing information in a new way. So it's a very ripe and potent time. Like if you have something you feel called to learn about it, for like you to both dive into it and for it to bring you divine insight and awakening. Uranus is awakening and it's the cosmic awakener, and Gemini is learning and teaching. So this could lead to something very fruitful for you, both in terms of your own consciousness awakening, and then you eventually may be relaying these things to other people. So lions are precise. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to us all, no matter where our quest begins. I love that so much. This is like giving the energy of, just as much as Venus and Leo is bringing this fire into our relationships, Venus is also what we value and our self-worth. And if you really value yourself and your own evolution, you will not waste energy or resources. You will put time and effort into your own self-mastery and mastery in general. And that will be like, that will be the baseline for you living an incredible life, is like your value of yourself. And so that can be the first and foremost focus with Venus in Leo. And then I also predict you're gonna experience an external mirroring of that, whether it be in high value friendships, anyone looking for love in love, anyone who is in a relationship in love. It will only be improved by your remembrance of your own value and you reflecting that in your physical action towards whatever it is that you personally know that you need to do. Okay, I'm gonna stop myself because we're at 20 minutes. Okay, I love you so much. If you're still here, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel. And comment a lion if you're still here with me, or one of those fire flame hearts, or both. Your choice. 3 options. / also whatever you want, because this is your universe that I am showing up as a hologram on whatever screen you are so watching this. But your world, I'm just living in it. Okay, see you tomorrow.